Tour alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds in the middleweight division between Roy Jones Jr. and Bernard Hopkins. Roy Jones Jr.'s belief that he can overcome anything is showing through. He's bubbling over with confidence. Bernard Hopkins is making his way to the ring right now, flanked by his cornermen, and just an overall feeling that they're not exactly hyped up for this one.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Scores up top with a left. Two guys that can really take each other out. What's the best means of defense?
Well, if one guy says to himself, I'm not the power puncher, then he has to be smart. He has to be technically solid in all areas. He's going to have the edge.
Blocks the headshot. Bernard Hopkins, his defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Nice uppercut from Roy. Jones's right hand working well that time. He scored well. And now he's targeting upstairs. Gets rid of that body shot. And he just holds on there. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
So many times you hear of an early round where they're just feeling each other out. No way. Not these guys. Straight to action.
Well, if they can keep this up, they're both going to have headaches, but we're going to have a special one on our hands.
Jones is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Scores well to the head with the right hand.
Get out of the way.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Good job, it was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Roy Jones. Jones is tagged by a hook. Bernard Hopkins is showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Teddy, we've seen both these guys before, and we have a feeling, just kind of have the feeling that it could be one of those special nights.
Yeah, because their styles, it suits up for one of those special nights.
You gotta let your hands go. You have to. You have to be busy. This guy is beating the shit out of you. You have to throw 3 or 4 punches in a row. You can turn this around, but you gotta let it go. You need to...
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Parries that punch away. He missed with that headshot. Jones has got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Junior's got a way of just getting away from that punch.
Keep working the body.
Comes right back with a shot of his own. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Jones's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Blocks that belt line well. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Able to cover up that gut. Roy Jones Jr.'s out there just waiting on a counterpunch, isn't he?
Yeah, well, first of all, why is he? Because he knows if he walks in, he's going to get caught. So what he wants to do is, he knows there's basically a guard at that door. He's trying to get that guard to get out of there so he could go through that door.
Yeah, that's it.
Well off the mark by Roy Jones. Roy Jones Jr. is coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. Final minute of a round that'll go down in the history books. Good right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs. Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
You gotta protect yourself. That's it.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Targeted counterpunch by Roy Jones.
Watch that.
And that's the end of round 2. Bernard Hopkins' style is flawed in this fight. It's not matching up well with an opponent who's more than comfortable hitting him from the outside.
He's standing there and all he's doing is absorbing. Somebody's got to remind him, you don't get points, you don't get credit for taking a good shot.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. Little head hunting with the left. Jones is giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. This is brilliant defense we're seeing here every which way. Blocking punches, moving well, parrying punches away.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. Now he has to connect the offense a little bit better.
Relax.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Among some of the athletic exploits that have turned heads by Roy Jones Jr. is the fact that he's also a fairly decent basketball player. And he once played a professional basketball game by day, now granted in the minor leagues, and then a world title fight that very same night.
He's a good athlete. He picked the right sport, because I've had trainers tell me in the past, guys that I respect, if you're gonna have a fighter who comes from another athletic background, let it be basketball, because those physical sets of skills really parallel in some ways in a ring.
.90 seconds to go here in this round. Goes up top with the right hand.
Pace yourself. Nice. Nice.
Good way to protect the midsection. Overhand right can be so effective. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Bernard Hopkins is right as well. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Beat him to the punch. In and out, in and out, in and out. Let's move.
Missed the target with that hook. Jab with the straight, classic combination. Hopkins' punches just don't look like what they should look like right now. He's thrown a lot early on here, but there's no oomph on them.
Well, that's the other side of it. There's always a flip side to a coin, and the flip side here in the boxing ring, yeah, he threw a lot of punches, but they didn't affect the guy. Right now, I think he's giving in a little bit.
He just missed that shot up top.
Move.
And the round comes to an end.
Relax. Doing great. Keep the pressure on him.
Well, if anything has been learned from the first 3 rounds is that sometimes just being the busier fighter will do well for you. And that's the case right now for him as he's up 2-1 on Teddy's scorecard.
Yeah, not always landing a lot. You put it very well, Joe. Not always landing a lot, but keeping his opponent defensive and keeping him from doing what he wants to do.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Big shot comes crashing home. How about that? Roy Jones Jr. down after getting tagged by that power punch.
One, two, three, four, five.
Jones is going to keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down. Oh, what an uppercut. Oh, he got to Roy, and Roy's tying up.
And now Roy does not have what he had before, where it was all his way. Now he has to show a little creativeness. Creativeness, not offensively, but defensively. How to survive.
Roy Jones Jr. is showing us some guts right here. I don't know how he didn't go down. He went from almost being knocked out to being right back in it. Hopkins' knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. Roy Jones Jr. is in a tough spot right now. Boy, he got rocked. That's good work by Bernard Hopkins. The combination punching is something that he stressed to us in the pre-fight buildup. Jones's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Teddy, he went from being on the edge of the cliff to now climbing back up the mountain.
Well, you know, that's where you'd want to know if a guy recovers fast. Obviously, he has the capacity to recover very quickly.
And just grabbing onto his opponent. Roy Jones Jr.'s defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches.
Focus.
This is excessive holding we're seeing here now. How about that? Another right hand.
Relax, relax.
left right there. Look at that. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
One, two, three, four, five.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Jones is unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him. Hopkins' corner was telling him, Teddy. They were telling him, you're losing.